Hello Reformers and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 4.1. Now, we are in unfamiliar surroundings right here because I actually found a caravan free market or something along those lines, and we're still in Essos, by the way, we're still in Essos, and I have just purchased 4 slaves. And they cost me 200 coins overall, which is actually not even that bad. I think that's pretty decent, but I don't actually know what the slaves level up into. And also, if you want to, you can purchase some... Oh, apparently... Never mind, apparently that guy has now no produce left, but he actually had a bunch of plums and some apples and whatever, you know, or whatever else he had there. But yes, he had a couple of fruit and, you know, little things like that. Anyway, that seems pretty cool. You can actually attack the market if you so desire. I don't know whether I'm going to be doing that anytime soon, but yes, I actually came here because I was just like, yes, okay, I need a place to sort of just wait here for some time, just sort of, you know, recuperate our units after the previous couple of fights. Now, I've still been attempting to become a mercenary, but that doesn't seem to be really working out too well, which I've got to say is kind of sad, but it could just be that Myr is not at war against anyone, and that might be the reason. So I'm thinking maybe, considering I think Pentos is actually at war against some people, that we might be able to speak to the vassal here, and maybe he will decide, hey, you know what, you know, oh, he's the ruler. Okay, well, that's not really going to work, is it? No. Okay, fine, I'm gonna deliver it. That is so irritating how you can't decline them, because if you decline them, then you'll lose relation with them. Oh no. Okay. Oh, he's believed to be at Soloris, is he? Well, we know where that is, it's all the way down here. Oh my. Well, I suppose this is not too bad, because we do get the opportunity to sort of run around a little bit, and maybe, who knows, maybe we're going to come across some really high-level bandits or something along those lines. I was wanting to actually go in there as well, because I don't think we've gone in there before, maybe once before. But yes, also, oh yes, by the way, I've had a look at the sort of Dothraki units currently available for us to fight, and I personally feel like they're going to be a little bit too harsh for us to deal with, so I don't think we're going to be dealing with them because they have horse archers, and in general they're just incredibly difficult to pin down, especially for a slow-moving force like ours. So that's obviously something that we don't really want to get involved with, but anyway, I guess I'll see you at Soloris. Alright, so finally we caught up with this guy. Yeah, he wasn't actually at Soloris, he just passed us by and I didn't even realize. I literally just ignored him apparently because I was like, no, he's got to be at this place. Yeah, no, he wasn't. And so I found a person nearby and he said, hey, he's walking up this way. So I found him finally, and now we can deliver this very important message from Prince Morello. He says, hey, I hate you, can you please die? Yes, that's what he said to you. Okay, yes, good. No, I'm kidding, of course. He did not say that. Anyway, there you go. Right. So that's all. That's all that we could do there. It's now nighttime as well, which I'm not particularly good. No, I don't really like that. Anyway, aha! There we go. We can now join as a mercenary of Volantis. I don't know whether I really want to do this, but I'm going to anyway. Your enemies are my enemies. Okay, so we're against we're against Prince Morello now because he decided to be annoying and tell us to deliver a letter for him. So now we're going to get some payback, aren't we? All right. So we're now going to go and deal with some of the Pentoshi units. There's some escaped slaves, by the way. I wouldn't actually mind dealing with those. I personally don't actually really care about what's currently going on here either. I would love to be... Oh, no. Yeah, I'll leave you in peace. You can just go and do whatever you want, because I don't really want to have any of my vassals, or shall we say, any of the people alongside us here joining us for that fight. Thank you very much. I'd much rather do it by myself. We do need to be a little bit... Oh, are you serious? Someone actually got there before me? I didn't even see that. Ah, well, never mind. I suppose what we should do is just follow the rest of the vassals here and seeing if we can get a bunch of experience here and there. Okay, so he's currently accompanying someone. I'm actually unsure who he's accompanying at the moment, so I'm just going to follow him, and we're going to see where he goes. Are we going to lay siege to something? Oh, there he is. There's the guy. Is that the guy? Yep, that's the guy, and he's going to do something really weird, isn't he? Yes, I know that these vassals, and indeed their marshals, sometimes do really weird stuff. Like, they'll call for a campaign, and then they'll just stand there for a number of in-game days, and then he'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm done. And then he'll call off the campaign. So, yeah, there are actually a bunch of pretty good bandit parties around here for us to fight. But now that we are a mercenary, we need to be a little bit careful about who we engage, because if we engage upon someone and some of our vassals are nearby, then they will, of course, well, join us, and that's not particularly good. Ooh, lovely. There's actually a lot of slaves here. This might be nice for us. Okay, so I'm going to see what happens here. Aha, hello there. Oh no, you're running away. Pirates are running away. And who's that? Oh, hello there. Slavers. Alright, okay, so they actually want to deal some damage to these guys. These slaves actually become nothing. So I spent 200 on literal nothing, because, yeah, okay, I'm being a little bit mean to the slaves here, but in general, what do they have? They actually have a lot of strength. They actually have a lot of strength and pretty decent proficiencies. Their inventory management is crazy, but everything else, with the exception of their athletics, is extremely low, and I don't even know whether they have a weapon. They're using stones. Yes, they're using stones and a sling and a sickle and a club. That's not particularly good. That is not particularly good. So I spent 200 on them, which I suppose is not the best, is it? Okay, so no, I didn't want to go in there, thank you very much. I actually, okay, fine, I'll go and help you then. I'll help the caravan. Ah, yeah, so now we're up against 52 slavers, but do bear in mind that that is actually not too bad, because we now have a renown value of 13 as a reward for this fight. So if we're able to, you know, do a pretty decent job here, I'm going to tell people to stand closer as well, because I'm very worried about them just charging into us and being absolutely fine. So let's just try and get all of us pretty close to each other. Oh, the cavalry's going to be a bit annoying, isn't it? Yes, the cavalry does not want to go close to each other. Anyway, let's just charge everyone in here. Hopefully that's going to mean that they'll be able to kill them pretty quickly. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Come on, kill them. Kill them all, please. Oh my. Maybe I should not have done this. It probably would have been a good idea if I hadn't done this, to be honest. Okay, well, they're all getting stopped, which is excellent. That is the main thing that we want to do here. We want to make sure that they all get stopped and that they all die extremely quickly. There we go. Thank you. Could you just... yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so that's what we like. That is what we like. And we do have a number of them still alive, but most of them are now dying, which is good. And there's another one. Hello. Can you come over this way, please? Yes, get stopped. Oh yeah, nice damage. Are my people literally doing no damage whatsoever? Because I did 48 damage to that guy, and he was just like, oh, I'm just going to shrug that off because I've not been touched before. So apparently, yes, apparently we need to do a lot more in the way of adding our effort into the fight than the allies that we currently have. So that's not very good, is it? Okay, well, I'm going to try my best here. Gonna see if we can do a little bit of something. Are we? Oh, yeah, that guy might be a little bit difficult because he does have a pretty decent sword. There we go, never mind. These guys are spearmen, but they're not using spears. What a contradiction. And they don't have any prisoners either, so they're not slavers and they're not spearmen, so... oh, wow. Okay, he absolutely murdered me at the end. Are you serious? 20 damage? We took 20 damage from a head attack. Yes, head attack. That's what we like to call it. Anyway. Oh, we didn't even lose that many. Oh, that's pretty decent. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we didn't lose that many, and we did get an opportunity to gain a pretty decent amount of renown, and I'm actually just going to send my troops to attack, because there was only 2 remaining, and that's absolutely fine. Now, yeah, that's indeed a problem. Having no prisoner management whatsoever is a massive, massive problem. Oh, well, never mind. I suppose that's the choice I made. That is indeed the choice I made. Ah, this is fantastic, however. We do have the ability to give ourselves horses now, and a helm. Oh, I can't use that. I need 14 strength for that? Are you serious? I need 14 strength for a Falchion too? This might be a fantastic dueling weapon because it has a bonus against shields? A Falchion has a bonus against... wow. A bonus against shields? That's crazy. Okay, so leather jerkin. That's actually going to be really nice for us. And I think I'm going to take the rest as well because it seems like most of our companions could definitely use those. So I'm going to take that. Nice. 500 coins as well. We've also advanced in level to level 11. Wow, that's pretty good. We seem to have gotten a very nice haul from this. So, I'm pretty pleased. Why not? Okay, so let's just give Fenna one of these leather jerkins here. And I think I'm just going to replace all of their armor, basically. No, I don't want to exchange books. Thank you very much. There we go. Oh, he's actually wearing something much better than that. Oh, okay. Well... I think you have 14, don't you? Yes, he has 14, so he can use that male coif, which is pretty good. And he's already using an arming sword. I think I'm actually going to give Fenna the Falchion, because, you know, I have a bit of a soft spot for Fenna, because she saved us so many times in combat, that I think it would be a nice idea if she was able to destroy shields a little bit faster. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we can just exchange that for him. And I could give him a better sword, which I think I'm going to... Oh, he doesn't have 12 strength. Really? Come on now. Come on now, Maron. Yes, he's going to continue being a moron until he gives, until he has the required amount of strength. That's for sure. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't really mind too much. Okay, so yes, one thing I wanted to do as well was actually give... Wasn't it Martin who had a huge amount of riding skill? He has 3 in riding skills, so that's not exactly great. I think it's Alan that actually has a huge amount of riding skill, doesn't he? He has 4 in riding skill. Okay, so here's the decision that I have to make. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest, because what I can do... I think it's Gurnia that actually has a huge amount... No, he doesn't. Oh, weird. Okay, well anyway, as I was saying, the decision I have to make is whether we sell these horses instead of using them on our companions. Because if we sell these horses, we're going to get a pretty decent amount of money. We're going to get a pretty decent amount of money from them, and hopefully from that, we'll either be able to pay many more weeks' wages, or we will be able to afford the crossbow that I very much want to take. So, I don't know what to do at the moment. Brendan's using a club. Well, I suppose that's good. I'm going to give him... Oh, no, he doesn't have 12 strength. Ah, that's awful. Okay, well, anyway. Point is, I think I'm probably going to be selling. Maybe? Actually, let's just take a look and see how much we're going to gain from the horses before we do anything about it. Because maybe it's not even going to give us that much. It's going to give us about 700, which is 2,700. And then, of course, we have a bunch of other things that we can sell. But these are the things that I want. Look at them. Look at how amazing they are. 45 piercing damage. I think that's probably the best I'm going to get. Isn't that the best I'm going to get? I mean, the bolts alone give plus 16 to damage, which is crazy. Crazy amounts of damage right there. So I'd love to be able to have 4,800. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to sell them. I'm just going to sell them because personally, I'd like to enjoy the gameplay, and enjoying the gameplay, if that means sacrificing, our companions' viability a little bit, then that's just how it's going to have to be, because at the moment I don't really mind about them being infantry, and I'm pretty happy with where they are at the moment, so I don't really mind about sacrificing them a little bit, and we're gaining a pretty decent amount of cash anyway, so I think that's pretty fine. I think that's okay. Now, the one thing we could do is we could go to one of the Pentoshi villages and raid it. Yeah, I know. Raiding is generally very, very difficult to pull off because the AI is just going to turn up immediately and be like, surprise, I'm going to kill your face off. Yes, that kind of thing. So that's something that we need to be a bit worried about. But as you can see, there are just so many of these wonderful, wonderful Mirish crossbows that I'd love to take. But, well, as you can tell, I just don't have enough money right now. So let's just sell these things right here. And that is a quest item. Can I not sell? No, I can't sell that just yet because that is actually going to the 9 Stars tournament, isn't it? Anyway, there's another 300. Is there anything else I can do? I could go and trade some salt, but that would require me to go all the way over there, and I was not particularly wanting to make the big journey across from Essos over to Westeros, even though it's not even that far, because Salt Pans is kind of in the middle, so it's, you know, pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to think about whether I should raid one of their villages, because I'm not actually going to be using... Wow, they're declaring war against everyone, aren't they? Yes, anyway, I'm not actually going to be using Pentoshi units. I don't think. I think that... I mean, yeah, Pentoshi units are really cool and everything, but I don't think I'm going to be using them because, again, I'm either going to be using Mirish units if I can finally unlock the ability to get them as crossbowmen, or I'm just going to be using Westerlands units, because we're eventually going to be joining them. I'd like to see how much money we're going to make from our mercenary wages, however. Oh, Volantis is now declaring war against Bravos as well, so that's a bit of a weird decision to make, because didn't Pentos just declare war against Bravos? Didn't they just do that? Let's have a look here real quick. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Can I not see that? Ah, there we go. Volantis has declared war and Pentos has declared war. Yeah, against Bravos. That is hilarious. I don't know why Volantis would do that, because now they're basically helping the Pentoshi who they are at war against. Very strange. Very strange. But anyway, we have leveled up, so that will give me another point in leadership. Now, here's the thing. I'd love to do leadership or prisoner management. What do you think I should do? Because if I do prisoner management, I'm going to be able to take prisoners. Duh, obviously. But it's only 5. It's only 5, so it's really not going to impact us that much. Whereas gaining 10% reduction on our troop wages and gaining an additional 8 spaces in our army might actually make more sense. But I do need money, so I guess I'm going to do the prisoner management. But wait a minute though. Am I going to gain more money from the reduction than I am from prisoner management? No, that's highly unlikely. Okay, I'm just going to do prisoner management. It's very annoying when you have to choose between 2 relatively difficult skills. Anyway, we do have a bunch of Roin outlaws over there that I think we should probably take on, but in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.